Oh man, where is it? Oh. Hi, it's Stanley. Have you ever lost something? Maybe you lost it for a few minutes or even a few days. When we lose something important, the feeling that we might have could be called anxiety. When we find what we lost, that feeling turns into joy and relief. Jesus' parents, Mary and Joseph, lost something once too. Actually, it wasn't something, but someone. Jesus himself. Wait a minute, really? How could someone so important just go missing? This sounds like a pretty interesting story. So let's read the Gospel. The Lord be with you, and with your spirit. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem every year for the Passover feast. When he was 12, they went there as they did every year. A day after the feast ended, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem. His parents didn't know that, and figured he was with some others in the group. When they looked for him among the friends and family, they couldn't find him. So they returned to Jerusalem. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening and asking questions. All who heard him were amazed at his understanding and answers. His mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us so? Your father and I have been looking for you anxiously." Jesus said, "How is it that you sought me? Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" They traveled back to Nazareth, and he was obedient. Jesus increased in wisdom and in stature, and in favor with God and man. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So Jesus may have been a bit older than you in this story, but he was a kid once, just like the rest of us. That means he had to obey his parents too. Do you ever remember getting separated from your parents? That happened to me all the time at the grocery store. Maybe it's because of all the nice food. Well, it can be frightening to us. As we saw in today's Gospel, it can be frightening for parents too. Of course, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, otherwise known as the Holy Family, didn't get separated at the grocery store. They were traveling a long distance by foot with other people. There's a much bigger chance of getting lost and not finding each other. That's why for us, we should listen to our parents and stay close to them when we're out somewhere. Jesus, on the other hand, separated from his parents because he was so eager to talk about God the Father, and he knew that his parents would find him. While we're here, let's play a game. Try to find Jesus in these pictures. Are you ready? Here we go. Imagine we were following adult Jesus, but lost him. On the bottom right is what we're looking for. Let's start. Okay. Next. Nice. And finally, great! That was pretty fun. But imagine losing Jesus in real life. That would not be fun. Jesus was very special to his parents, and so are we to ours. That's why it's always important to stay close to them. Now let's think for a second. What was the reason Jesus stayed in the temple? To talk about God. He was eager to do that. And we should be eager to talk about God to everyone too. All right, well, I'm Stanley, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.